A bill that would ban so-called assault weapons in Rhode Island just passed in a 12-6 vote in the House Judiciary Committee.
That bill still has some hurdles before it heads to Governor McKee's desk for his signature. Hannah Carter joins us now live outside the State House. And Hannah, this has been a hotly contested issue for years.
Well, Mike, Shannon, it feels like we've been talking about a version of this bill for this entire legislative session. And while it passed today in committee, it still has a ways to go before it crosses the finish line.
The ayes have it, Chairman. 12-6.
The Assault Weapons Ban Act of 2025 passing as expected in the House Judiciary Committee Tuesday with a 12-6 vote. If approved by lawmakers in the House and Senate, the legislation would restrict the buying, selling, and manufacturing of so-called assault weapons in Rhode Island. People for and against that measure packing into the House lounge for the vote.
My husband, who is a Vietnam veteran, is familiar with that particular weapon, assault weapons, and he says there's absolutely no way that they should be on the streets. They're designed basically to shatter human life.
We're law-abiding citizens, and you're going backwards on stuff that we legally own and legally purchase, and we're not the problem. I think it's high time that they start going after criminals and stop going after Rhode Islanders.
The latest version of the bill has been amended to refine the definition of the firearms that will be classified as assault weapons. It also removes a requirement that owners of these types of guns would have to register them with their local police department.
If a person owns a weapon already, or by the date, if the bill passes by the date the ban goes into effect, has bought one by then, those weapons are grandfathered. Those people don't need to do anything at all to remain legal, but if they wanted to, they could get what's called a voluntary certificate of possession. It's not voluntary, and it's the same thing as a registry. You have to provide information about the firearms you own to a police department with a fee and with your fingerprints in order to keep a quote-unquote grandfathered firearm. That's not voluntary at all.
Now, the bill will head to the House on Thursday for a full vote where it is expected to pass, but the real test will be in the Senate, where it will be up to new Senate President Valerie Lawson to get the bill to the Senate floor. Late Senate President Dominic Ruggiero appeared to be leaning in favor of the bill, but Majority Leader Frank Chacon is against it. Now, neither Lawson nor Chacon were available today for comment. Reporting live in Providence tonight, I'm Hannah Carter, 12 News.